Hey everybody, Adam here, also known as V2, and unfortunately, due to circumstances completely out of my view, Honkai Star Rail is really cursed when it comes to recording. We keep losing footage every single time. I don't want to lose footage, but for some reason I keep losing footage. It gets worse and worse and worse, and for some reason when I recorded 3 hours, I have lost the first hour of my recording, so that is gone. At least the gameplay is gone. The actual video of me, reacting to certain things are still there, so you guys will be able to see the reactions to the 2 cutscenes that I have laid out. But other than that, that's all I have, which really sucks because I really wanted you guys to see the fight between my team versus Sam and everything else that was going on. But I promise, last time for Honkai Star Rail, because I can't do this anymore. I need this to be perfect, and it keeps not being perfect, and it's just so bad. So if you guys want to see more perfect Honkai Star Rail recordings, please make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. I'm sorry this will be the last time. I know I said it was the last time, but please, this is the last time. It really hurts me to upload these when it's not finished, so I do apologize about that. But other than that, I want to let you guys know it is my birthday today on June 12th if you guys are watching it. So happy birthday to me. I'm obviously working overtime to get this video out for you guys today. Love you guys. Enjoy the video as much as you can. And more Penacony coming soon. And Genshin coming soon. Wait, why isn't he dying? Let's go.
Leave the dance stage to them.
Okay.
My dear.
Wait. Okay, so Black Swan just kicked us out for some reason.
What a show.
Aventurine.
Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
Okay. Whoa, hey, it's Robin! Whoa,
No
wait,
reason
what's
to
in the
choose
middle?
otherwise. And no other choices.
Okay. Now, is that just a dream version or recorded? Obviously, Beard is kind of gone, so I'm not gonna dilly dally. Let's just jump right in this way. Let's see where we picked up.
Has happened.
Mm-hmm.
I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Right. We were meeting up with the Astral Express crew. That's what's up. Some time ago, deep in Memory Zone. Oh.
Perish that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter?
Oh?
Though slain by your hand.
Wait, what do you mean? Days ago, Everflame Mansion. Oh?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive, as are you. We still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Okay.
Vitora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Oh.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire.
Okay.
We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave.
So she's the one that stopped the Duke Inferno.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created
Okay.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn Whiteheart. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities?
So are you trying to say that Duke Inferno is the...
I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Okay.
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator.
Emanator.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
Oh.
Destruction is intense, but brief.
Okay.
To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed.
Emanators are no different.
Emanators are no different.
Okay.
Just as even sweet dreams may
Like
be
Penacony.
born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
Okay.
All right. I accept.
Oh.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your
bottomless dream. A bottomless
This dream, what does that mean?
Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake.
Oh.
This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
Okay, so you know why. She says this as her hand gently rests on his hill or something like that. Oh. Oh.
The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Then what path are you following?
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
Mm-mm.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
So he's the Duke is what you're trying to say.
Kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why?
Good question.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Destiny's slave?
Elio.
Elio?
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
Okay.
However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Yeah, who are you, Acheron? Or
Not your
Yeah.
enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
okay.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all.
Okay.
Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
Oh, who is it?
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time.
Oh.
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death,
Yeah, they are.
but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
The truth about what happens
Already on.
inside the dreamscape.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
Okay.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction.
Okay.
Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
So we're doing his job.
In an easier and more direct way.
Okay.
But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
Right, because it seems like the Stellaron Hunters want us to do a specific task.
That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing?
Okay.
Is there anything else in your script about me?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that.
Why is that red though?
My destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Oh.
I don't.
Don't what?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
And you saying he doesn't?
I don't.
Never have. Whoa. Okay.
I was born without the ability to dream.
Okay.
I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash.
So I thought this dude was the Duke, but it's definitely not.
I really envy you.
Unless it is. Someone's got to explain that in the comment section for me because I'm poopy head.
And you're already living in the waking world.
Okay. So it seems like the Stellaron Hunters want us to essentially track down the history and what's really going on in Penacony.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan. But we never expected Miss Robin to...
Yeah, Robin is dead.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
And this real
Reality
Robin
cruises
seems to
on.
either be Sparkle or somebody else.
While undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said.
Okay.
Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Right.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased.
Okay, yeah.
That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
Yeah, he did.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death.
Yep.
If news gets out, Penacony is going to turn into a bloodbath.
Yeah, people would start panicking.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation.
Right.
The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
Mm-hmm.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different.
Mm-hmm.
The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Aventure's on guard against Acheron. Yeah, he is. I even forgot about that.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
He was.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
That's the thing, though. It's like, can we believe him?
I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes.
But we just seen in the
Then we go through
flashback
them, eliminating
that
contradictions
Acheron
one by one.
can trust the Astral Express crew.
Closer we are.
And she already knows that.
I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
Okay.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
Right.
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future.
Mm-hmm.
As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally.
Right. Or he can become
We
a
also need to keep
liability.
some distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out.
Right.
If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
Okay.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
Okay.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
Nah, I'm fine, March. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on the big picture for now, you know?
You're like a Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Okay, yeah.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. We'll collaborate. We decided to accept your request for collaboration. Wonderful, your response came faster than I expected. Oh, okay. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming cooperation. 100,000, okay. Thanks, boss. Wowee. That's so generous of you, boss, thanks. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra, just for good luck with this new gig. Oh, nice! As I anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can. So, her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I will look forward to an outstanding performance from you guys.
It looks like Aventurine is
Okay.
happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Right. Let's go to March 1st. Actually, you know what? March could be last. It seems like Kimiko's first.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC.
Yes.
To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance.
Mm-hmm.
The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice.
Mm-hmm.
But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Right. Okay. Perhaps doing for Acheron. He's going for the Astral Express. No. He's going for the family. Yeah,
He's
that's the one.
definitely going for the family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of
How? Right. That's the thing.
harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head to head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
Right. The hotel, most likely.
Hotel guests?
No, no, no.
Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Right. So he's definitely not going for the hotel. He's going for the family for sure. 100%. Astral Express, no, he needs us. So, otherwise, there's no point in making this like deal. So it's not going to be the Astral Express. Acheron, I don't think she plays a big part in this whole thing. If anything, Acheron is just a stopping stone for Aventurine. So no conclusions can be drawn just yet.
Just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
That's right. You know us, we can't trust gamblers.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Okay, what'd he say?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
Yeah, that was weird.
About her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you.
Right.
It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure he's bluffing.
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one
stone. Exactly.
However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air.
Oh.
You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's strong, but you know, she's hiding something. Very mysterious. Oh, but it says weird. I can't seem to remember, huh?
Fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T.
Mm-hmm.
They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Yep. My thing, yeah, it definitely. Okay, so Welt's just pretty much confirmed that Acheron is definitely someone that is in the way of his plans for Aventurine. And that's why he accuses Acheron of killing Robin with no base, no proof, nothing. He just says, oh, I stalked her and I saw it. You know? Which is extremely odd for someone who's working in the IPC.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream?
Right, we're inside of a dream.
Die in a beautiful dreamscape like this. Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Well, the thing about dreams is that you can still have nightmares, so
I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
dreams aren't always like, you know. It's not always sunshine and rainbows in dreams. Sometimes you're gonna have nightmares. And right now, we are in a nightmare, which isn't a dream, technically.
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves.
Right.
I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less.
Mm-hmm. That's normal.
Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here.
Okay.
One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
That's a great question.
Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel?
Well, she's not a hotel stayer.
Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
That's weird.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
That was weird.
I will. Keep in touch.
So what are you gonna take care of?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Honored guest? Oh! Acheron! Or...
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Okay.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
He already knows.
Miss Acheron.
Yeah.
You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
Right.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade.
Right.
And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
Right.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
That's a
So
black
you
hole?
surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
To be fair, I've never seen Welt's
Reveal
gameplay,
your
so
true identity
what?
and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
Final request, okay. From
I'm
who?
here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
And what is the Watchmaker's legacy exactly,
Still
though?
unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
Okay, and what is his identity,
Everyone
though?
has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Hey, okay. I get it.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
And if you play all the
I've been
cards,
around
then
many
he'll...
different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family.
Okay.
If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together.
So she's saying that the family, anything that's happened that's
I
bad,
think you've come
is
to
from the
see
family. So the monsters, the Robin's death, it's all coming from the family.
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Conversation coming up. At the same time, hotel in the real world.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel.
Okay.
She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up.
Oh, it's actually
Water
called
is a
that, okay.
pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad.
Okay.
And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
So who are you talking to?
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
Okay.
You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things.
Right.
I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Okay.
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Interesting.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
Okay. That sounds like the Duke of Inferno.
It is. It's hazy,
Yeah.
but it's Ifrit's voice.
Yeah.
The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms.
Okay.
Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
I wonder what these blanks are, though.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
That's a name over there. That's a name.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
Those
The
blank.
Everflame
Okay.
Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Oh. So she's trying to figure out. Oh.
What happened?
It's all blank. What the hell?
Memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
It's all forgotten. All of it.
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
So there's someone that doesn't want...
Who are you?
Oh?
Who are you?
It's who?
No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection?
Who is this?
Rematers? My name is Constance.
Constance.
A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
Okay. So this person
But that's
has...
unrealistic.
They knew that she was gonna...
Store, and I don't need a coming of age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
This is crazy.
I wish you unforgettable memories.
So this person Constance knew that this memo keeper was going to be looking here.
Wanna listen in?
At this moment, on the other side. Oh, this is a different loading screen.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement.
Okay.
Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Okay.
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness.
Okay.
They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
What is happening here? I am very confused here.
Water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm.
Okay.
You chew us up with the cracked earth.
Okay.
You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops.
Huh?
If thou can hear me.
Vegan bio? I don't know what that is.
Open up thy three eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
Okay, wait. The brooch is like Dr. Ratio's thing, right?
Ask for a peaceful
But this dude's hair is blonde, so it's not Ratio.
for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep?
I can be very, very, very
Does he
wrong.
dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream.
Oh.
Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, the rain. It's raining.
Raining? Raining.
It is raining. It's true. Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
What is happening?
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You
This flashback is very confusing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Darling, listen. Oh wait, I don't have to.
Listen.
I don't have to.
This is the sound of rain.
Okay.
On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gayatra.
Okay, so the sky was raining on the day this person was born as well.
Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name.
Oh.
A gift from them to Avgen.
Okay. Is this an Aventurine backstory?
May the goddess Gayatra close her eyes 3 times.
Okay.
Keep your blood eternally pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
Let your journey be forever peaceful.
Okay.
And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Blessed. Okay. Child best by Gathra.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, I see.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much soul glow.
So this is an Aventurine backstory.
Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess.
Right.
They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family?
Yeah.
Let alone that the victim would be the female lead.
If death was a thing in a dreamscape, people would lose their minds.
I even tested it a few times myself, until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind this.
There's huge secrets going on. Because
You must have heard about
if you're about to die...
When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pivotal state of disarray.
So it seems like, and I've noticed this when the Trailblazer was entering Penacony, we fell from all the way up in the sky and landed in the middle of the you know, the park, I guess, or the hotel, right? But how is that possible, right? Because if it was real physics, we would have died on the impact, right? There would have been no Yamcha laying on the floor type meme. No. It would have been death on impact. So if that can happen, right? How could people like Firefly or Robin be killed in a dreamscape? And from what Aventurine is saying here right now, it seems like even if you try to die, if you even get close to death, the dreamscape is I would say programmed. I don't know if it's programmed. I don't know. But it seems like the way that the dreams work is if you are close to death, you will avoid it and you would wake up in the real world. Which makes sense because kind of like in the real world, right? Sometimes, you know, I'll say this for me, right? When I dream, and y'all might find it weird, but sometimes I might be fighting and I might get stabbed by something in a dream, right? And I can wake up in the real world and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. My subconscious was just going crazy for some reason, you know? It just happens. But how is that possible for Robin to die in a dream world? It shouldn't be possible. For Firefly to die in a real world, in the dream world as well, also shouldn't be possible. technically with Firefly though, it's very different because her body wasn't left behind in the dream world. She just kind of turned into a pool of water or whatever, right? But when it came to Robin, we've seen her body dead in the dream world. So something is amiss here. Something is very wrong.
Besides Robin, there was another body.
Oh.
I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
Okay, so I literally just got proven wrong in the next line. So I guess Firefly did die.
Other cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene.
Okay.
It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These two murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Of course you do. Anyone in your position has to be careful.
Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
So what do you know that we don't know?
But it'd be best to choose carefully.
Mm-hmm.
The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
True.
Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice.
Oh.
You and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box.
So Sparkle was trying to help us. Oh, well, not help us, but help Aventurine at the time.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her.
Right.
But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Did she?
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted.
But notice how he's not saying he died by Acheron. He's just saying she died.
There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Okay.
Things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming.
Okay.
But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Mr. Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
True. Okay.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but
the living can. True.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family.
Yeah.
Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further
It is very odd that his sister did die and he's not really doing much about it.
The show is about to begin.
He's just like, oh, everything's good. It doesn't seem like he's grieving or nothing.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Okay.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Honkai Star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Oh, dang, okay.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Oh, damn.
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor.
Okay.
Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Cool. So as the story unfolds, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' POVs. Nice! When entering a character's POV for the first time, that character will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check the Fates Atlas interface to see which character's POVs an ongoing mission or completed mission as in. Wait, what? Or completed mission is in. Okay, got you. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, you can select here to enter Fate's Ensemble. For more details, please see the tutorials. Cool. So we are now allowed to play as Aventurine. Okay, wait, and this lets us switch? Oh, so we can go back to playing as a Trailblazer, or we can play as Aventurine. Okay. Well, that's actually really awesome. Cool. Okay, I dig it. I like it. But unfortunately, what sucks is the fact that I do have to end the part here. So we are going to continue and pick this story up for Penacony in the next part. But if you guys want to see more of that, please make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe, as it really helps me know if you guys are really excited to see Penacony in its fullest. And as well, please make sure to just stay involved. Join our Discord if you'd like to. And yeah, honestly, I'm having a great time playing Penacony. The story is getting absolutely out of hand and crazy. And if you guys have any explanations, please make sure to put them down in the description down below for anything that I've kind of missed or things that I'm not cooking very well. And no spoilers. That's all I ask. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Adam, also known as V2, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves.